Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My Coinbase the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
I gotta get this money on. What's good, everybody? We back. I hate when it does this. Hold on. What's good, y'all? We back. What's good? All right. I can't hear you. Do you gotta turn your mic on?
My bad. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. What's good, everybody? What's good? So yeah, we back. We got some of course we got some updates and shit, so y'all already know. Get ready. Like I said, welcome home, Pooh Shiesty. Yeah. He snitched. Everybody else snitching, I am too.
Oh damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's I don't know. They're good behavior, my ass. So
Damn.
I know, shout out to Pooh Shiesty. So it's about to get real crazy out here, gang. Ain't no telling what's behind that. What's good, everybody? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got a couple things to go over this evening. We got this call coming up at 7:30, so we don't have a lot of time. We got like an hour. So we got a couple articles we're gonna go over though. So the U.S. government shutdown complicates crypto market structures build path forward. It's kind of redundant, but we got to keep up with this government shutdown and how it's affecting the market structure bill. So told y'all we would keep y'all up to date on that. We got bulls exit exchanges at record levels. Bitcoin God candle squeeze incoming with a question mark. We got dormant Bitcoin wallets move $3.93 billion as profit taking sparks $620 million crypto liquidations. Then we have Crew Trade launches wine NFT marketplace on Avalanche to reward producers. We're gonna talk about that, yeah. Then we got the New York Stock Exchange owner ICE announces $2 billion investment plan in Polymarket at $8 billion valuation. Then we got October in full swing as crypto market tops $4.3 trillion. Here's what to expect. And then we got BNB meme season arrives as Binance and CZ inspired coins get hot. So we're gonna talk about those. Yeah, y'all know we're not big fans of meme coins, but we fans of making money, so we're gonna talk about it. And we got an article right here from Reuters. Trading day. So a melt up timeout except gold. So y'all know Bitcoin went to 126K. Now I think it's down to like 121 or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, y'all go ahead and get comfortable real quick. We're gonna go over these updates real quick. But let's start off with this NFT. Since we're currently doing an NFT class, let's talk about Crew Trade real quick about this wine NFT. Let's get into it.
Yeah, nah, this is pretty interesting when I seen it. And I was just like, damn, what's going on here? As soon as we start getting in the mix of NFTs, all this NFT news start flying out.
There you go.
All right, so Crew Trade launches wine NFT marketplace on Avalanche. Who that? That's AVAX, right? To reward producers. So basically what happened is that Crew Trade launched a wine marketplace on Avalanche where each bottle is represented by an NFT. So each of their bottles is represented by an NFT. The collectors can trade these wine NFTs instantly while the actual bottles stay safely stored in Burgundy. So a unique twist is 25% of every trading fee goes back to the original wine producers. So creators keep earning when bottles resell, fam. This is crazy, fam. This is crazy. So Crew Trade uses Crew rated existing $60 million wine collection at launch. So there's lots of inventory and liquidity from day one. So basically how it works in just simple terms is they're tokenizing the bottles. So each bottle gets an NFT that proves where it came from and its history on chain, right? And of course, they got the safety storage where the physical wine doesn't move during the trades, reducing shipping risk and spoilage. And then peer-to-peer trading, you got buyers and sellers that can trade directly, quickly, with lower friction. This is useful because it fights fraud. Blockchain records make it easier to verify a bottle's authenticity. So if it's a bottle from, I don't know, 1930, it'll be authentic, it'll be verified on the blockchain, I mean. And it cuts hassle and costs. So no need to ship the bottle for every sale. And it lowers the logistic headaches. And producers, like I said, this is the biggest part. The producers earn a share of 25% in fees each time their wine is resold. So it's like creator royalties, fam. And this is AVAX that's involved, right? It's backed by Crew Rated, which is a members only wine club that sources directly from producers and mints the NFTs. And then as far as the bigger picture, tokenizing real world assets such as wine, gold and other collectibles is going to be more and more of a thing. And it helps modernize, these luxury markets, with better transparency, smoother resale, and rewards for creators, fam. This is, fam. And y'all know y'all like to drink. Some of y'all like to sip a little drink. I know, Queen, you like your wine, fam. So,
yes. Look, don't tell all of them. I'll be on that wine crazy.
Little something.
Like, if anybody wants to get me a housewarming gift, get me some wine glasses.
There you go.
Anybody want to give me a housewarming gift, give me some wine glasses. I'm gonna be the happiest motherfucker on the planet. That's why I was interested in this, because I was like, what they doing over here on the wine side? Let's see what's going on. Because I'm a wine drinker. I don't really go too crazy over the hard liquor. I'll drink if I'm with like my siblings or like cousins or something, and we out. You'll catch me on a Don Julio or something like that. But for real, I prefer wine or champagne. I'm a bougie bitch. Yep. Wine or champagne. You can leave the liquor for the others. I prefer the wine and the champagne. However, I'll participate in some liquor every now and again. But no, this is cool though. This is cool, especially for people who are wine connoisseurs. This is cool.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning of how y'all see how non-fungible tokens, how this stuff really works and what's going on. Like, it's not just a picture family. It's not just some picture somebody made using AI. Like, this stuff has code behind it. It has purpose. Okay. So y'all gonna start seeing a lot of this.
So yeah, man. So definitely shout out to everybody that's in the NFT class. Part 2 is tomorrow night. Mike is gonna show y'all a whole lot more tomorrow night. So y'all know if y'all was in part 1. So shout out to y'all.
Do you prefer stemless or traditional wine glasses? I'm traditional wine glass all day long because I'm in my bougie element. They're traditional, yeah, for sure. But oh yeah, Phyllis said I love wine too. Same here with the cousins, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if I ain't with like my siblings or cousins gang, you gonna catch me drinking too much hard liquor, or probably my best friend and my twin. But other than that, y'all that hard liquor, I'd be mad as hell when they be like, take a shot. I'd be like, oh my God. I don't want this. This is nasty. I don't like it.
Take a shot. Come on, let's go.
For real.
Crazy.
So that's cool. I got to keep up with that. Shout out to Crew Trade. They launched that wine NFT. So, and they did it on Avalanche. So that was even sweeter. So, man, somebody said shot o'clock. I can't stand that shit. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache thinking about it. Shot o'clock gives me a headache.
Now this is the key. This is the key for all y'all lightweights, for all y'all ones that got crazy hangovers. I wish somebody would have told me this way back in the day. Drink water in between your liquor, fam. You will
that
not
makes
have
you drunker, I heard.
No, you won't have no hangover.
Oh.
You won't have no hangover. You'll wake up like, all right, ready to go. You got to drink water in between your drinks. But nobody wants to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish somebody would have told me that when I was like 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, they said tequila and water as a chaser.
Yeah.
Look at all the drinkers in the chat. Look at all.
Yeah. They know.
In the chat. This is crazy. Look at y'all giving feedback. Y'all funny as hell. Kelvin said no chaser. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, we got some.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, watermelon as a chaser. Look at all these drinkers. Hey, so whenever we do like the BlockNation meetup, because all of these millionaires and billionaires and some trillionaires will be created, that is going to be a crazy event. I did not know all y'all was drinking like this. This gonna be a crazy event. And y'all gonna have money too. Oh Lord. We're gonna have to listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Y'all
ain't gonna know how to act. Y'all ain't gonna know how to act.
Somebody easy said the hangover.
Y'all ain't gonna know how to act, bro.
Gang, yeah, y'all gonna be going crazy. Okay. I already see how this gonna go. Edwin said party time. Edwin, you better take it easy. Let me start. Edwin probably he probably last longer than me. So yeah, we can we'll go to the next article. But yeah, shout out to all my wine drinkers. I guess my liquor drinkers in here.
Wine connoisseurs.
You feel me? Shout out to everybody that know how to hold their liquor. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? That don't get pissy drunk out here. Know how to hold their liquor, you feel me? But yeah, let's talk about this this BNB meme coin. I thought that was hella interesting. Let's talk about BNB. I know somebody in the chat said let's talk about the BNB meme coins. So let's definitely get into that. Let me pull the article up. Here we go. So BNB meme season arrives as Binance and CZ inspired coins get hot. So yeah, I definitely want to talk about this. See what CZ got going on. Because y'all know CZ be mad vocal. He be mad vocal on X. You know what I'm saying? CZ don't be holding back too much. Somebody said I'm gonna be pissy when it hits. Real. Oh my god. Y'all
gonna show up, fam. Y'all gonna show up.
Just don't throw up on me. Just throw up outside. Just don't throw up on me, okay? But yeah, so BNB meme season arrives as Binance and CZ inspired coins get hot. So what's happening? So BNB is hitting new highs, and people are getting excited about meme coins built on the BNB chain. Many of these meme coins are inspired by Binance or its founder CZ. They use his name, images, or memes tied to him. So one token called 4, like literally the number 4, connected with CZ's meme of holding up 4 fingers, has had a big jump, lots of volume, big gains, and a rapidly rising market cap. Other meme coins like Palu, Palu, which means Binance Life in Chinese, and then you have Pup, which is PUP, Season, which is SSZN, and it's a few others, but are also spiking. So gains of hundreds or even thousands of percent in short time periods. A lot of traders are jumping in, hoping to ride the meme coin bottom. So meme coins are high risk, guys. So we're not promoting them. I just wanted to cover it because anytime, some meme, that means some liquidity going on over there on Binance. But meme coins are high risk and speculative. Big gains are possible, but big losses are too. So please keep that in mind. They often lack utility, so they have no purpose. So they will rug pull your ass. They often lack utility or fundamentals. Many are just jokes or hype. So please remember that. And because so many people are piling in at once, volatility is extreme. These coins often fade quickly. What's hot today might collapse tomorrow. Hell, maybe even tonight. And I added that. So please be careful over there with the meme coins. But yes, it looks like Binance is having a little meme season right now. Look like they're going crazy. It look like some people made some money over there. Shit. Look like they made some money. Oh yeah.
Nah, it's definitely some money over there. Being that, Binance is who they are. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised they ain't been in the game since, beforehand.
Well, somebody said BNB chain was just at 800 and something. Now it's at 1300.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving over there. Yeah, they got CZ got motion. He got motion right now, gang. You gotta get to him. He got motion right now.
Watch when that crow ecosystem become like this.
That's gonna be the motherfucking day, boy. I'm gonna be happy. when that shit go up 1,000%, boy, I'm gonna be
yeah.
a happy camper. So yeah, I'd cash out quick as hell. It wouldn't even be funny how quick I cash out. I'd be out. But so yeah, that's pretty much what's going on over there on the BNB chain. They having a little meme coin rally right now. So shout out to CZ and them over there. So let's talk about these dormant Bitcoin wallets real quick. So we got these dormant Bitcoin wallets. They moved $3.93 billion. As profit taking sparked $620 million crypto liquidations. So yeah, we did see a little dip. So maybe people was taking profits. You know what I'm saying? These rich folks definitely taking profits.
Damn. You
so
said about almost 4 billion. Sheesh.
Yeah, these were dormant Bitcoin wallets. They moved 3.93 billion. Yeah,
That's
literally.
That's them people.
Yeah, you already know. You know that ain't. You cannot put all that on retail. So here's what's going on. So some dormant Bitcoin wallets just transferred a large amount, which was 32,322 BTC, worth about $3.9 billion. With a B, billion with a B. This was the largest single day move from 3 to 5 year dormant wallets so far in 2025. The move seems like profit taking, meaning holders who bought a long time ago are now selling, likely because Bitcoin recently hit record highs. So the sell-off caused $620 million in crypto liquidations. Most of those liquidations were of long positions. Also, however, data also suggests that buyers are trying to push back. They're attempting to stabilize and counter the downward pressure. So this matters because when long-term holders who have been out of the market suddenly move their coins, it can shake confidence because people see big players are selling.
Kween, somebody said that's KD over there trying to figure out how to work the wallets and the transfer. But
You know he don't know what the hell going on.
Nah, he don't.
Yeah. So yeah. Basically, yeah, long-term holders who have been out of the market suddenly move their coins. It can shake confidence because people see big players selling. So liquidations of long positions can accelerate price drops. And then but if demand is strong enough, it might absorb the selling and prevent a big crash. So yeah. Just wanted to go over that because I wanted to, I was trying to figure out why the hell Bitcoin went to 126. I thought we was gonna keep going. I'm like, I thought we was headed to 150. What we slow down for? What we stopping for? Okay, something else going on. People with money selling. So, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta take their profits, fam.
Yeah. Do y'all hold reactive network coin? No, I don't hold that.
Reactive? No. Nope.
My bad, y'all. Somebody at my door. Hold on.
Who that peeking in my window?
No, it might have been a freaking dog or something. I thought somebody was at the. Oh, they restocked these pants. Sorry. Y'all know I have a problem. Okay, yeah. So it looks like, and that's and what you got to pay attention to, especially in times like this, is the dormant wallets, because when they start moving around and they ain't moved in 13, 14 years, it's like, okay, why did they just decide to move now? What's going on? So definitely be paying attention to that stuff, y'all. You got to pay attention to this stuff. So I just wanted to point that out. But this next article we're gonna go over this New York Stock Exchange owner. So New York Stock Exchange owner ICE announces $2 billion investment plan in Polymarket at $8 billion valuation. So yeah, what's going on over here? What we got going? Some money over here.
Oh, it's definitely some money over here. We talk about the stock exchange. ICE, the company that owns the New York Stock Exchange, fam. I bet y'all some of y'all didn't even know who owned the New York Stock Exchange. It's these cats, right? They plan to invest $2 billion in Polymark, a crypto prediction market platform. This deal values Polymarket at about 8 to 9 billion, and one of the biggest Wall Street investments in crypto, in a crypto company, like in history, right? ICE will share Polymark's real-time data, basically betting, on what will happen, what people will be betting on, what's going to happen with big investors so they could track public expectations on politics, the economy, and trends. I think we talked about Polymart a while ago. So now the New York Stock Exchange is involved with Polymarket. So Polymarket became popular during the 2024 U.S. election and is expanding in the U.S. after getting CFTC approvals through acquiring a licensed derivatives exchange, a QSEX. So what does Polymarket do in plain terms? People buy and sell shares of future events, like will inflation move above a certain percent, or who will win the election, right? Prices reflect the crowd's estimate of the chance of it happening, right? And they got real-time sentiment. So as the news is happening, the price moves quickly and it shows changes in expectations. Why is ICE investing? The guys that own the stock market is investing in this because it's better data for Wall Street, for one. So event odds from millions of traders can be a fast signal for funds and banks, and new market participation. So more everyday people and online communities are influencing markets by trading on events, not just stocks and bonds, just like they do sports or whatever. And then it's tokenizing projects. ICE and Polymarket also plan to work together on putting financial assets or data on the blockchain. Damn, fam. I'm telling you, like this whole shit, we didn't even really get started yet. They just letting it fly as far as like all the partnerships that they've been getting into. This matters because this is a signal for mainstream acceptance. So a top Wall Street firm back in the crypto prediction market signals that crowd odds are becoming a more serious input for investors. People love betting, yo. You know this shit, Kween. People love betting. Y'all, some of y'all in the chat, y'all love to bet on Sports Weekly, right? Or daily, however often you do. So it's faster and smarter markets. So event prices can update faster than polls or slow reports, helping pros adjust portfolios. And then it bridges between the TradeFi market and Web3. So this is a notable step in blending traditional exchanges, blockchain, and social trading data, fam. Because like we always say, data is as good as gold. So now you're going to be able to bet on the data through blockchain technology.
Gang. I'm sitting here looking at some bets now. So
Wow.
Yeah, damn. I did not know that though. I didn't know ICE owned the New York Stock Exchange.
Yep. I was today years old too. I didn't even know either.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know they had an owner. But I guess everybody got an owner, right?
Intercontinental Exchange. Intercontinental Exchange of it. Yeah, I didn't know they had an owner. That's maybe I'm mad late. Maybe I just forgot.
No. It's all good. It's all good. Like I didn't know shit. You know, most of y'all probably didn't know. Ain't nobody ever mentioned ICE on live.
That means damn. So Polymarket, since they investing this much money in it, Polymarket ain't even about to be like reliable no more.
It's crazy that they call ICE too.
Mm-hmm. But you realize that, right? Now that they they're getting bought out now. So because Polymarket used to kind of be a reliable valuation place to kind of go over stuff.
Yep. Now the people got it.
It's a wrap for Polymarket, y'all. They done getting that. It's gone. It's gone. That shit gone. They took the money and said goodbye. We gonna take the Billy. They gonna take the $2 billion and ran off.
They gone.
They gone, gang.
Yo, the niggas is gone. They gone.
They out of here.
We
got October. So y'all, I love that October. So October in full swing. As crypto market tops 4.3 trillion. Here's what to expect. So yeah, let's go over this real quick. So what this article is saying is that the crypto market's total value hit a record high of $4.35 trillion. So Bitcoin broke, of course, y'all know, past its highs, jumping above 126,000 before this pullback. Ethereum also moved past $4,500. Investors are putting a lot of money into Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, more than $70 billion since the start of 2025. So this is interesting because the name Uptober is a play on up, like up in October. So people in crypto often expect strong price gains in October, which we seen because Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, and gold. But according to history, Bitcoin has ended October higher in many past years, but it's not all smooth sailing. Some technical signals show possible overextension, meaning the rally could stall or reverse. Many of the gains right now are being driven by Bitcoin, not altcoins. So that suggests institutions prefer the most liquid, lower risk crypto. So yeah, so it's we'll see how it ends. If it's gonna, we're gonna have a historical, I guess our regular historical data, or if it's gonna do something different. But yeah,
Listen, do what y'all got to do. Do what y'all got to do to make this market move. Listen, October, up November, whatever y'all got to do. Let's make this Q4. Let's get ripping and running here, fam. Stop teasing them.
Whatever y'all trying to do with this shutdown, get it done, please. Whatever, because y'all did the shutdown for a reason. Y'all transferred, y'all like Schumer. He transferred his power to Trump. Okay, whatever the Trump administration, whatever y'all about to do, can y'all just get it out of the way so we can proceed with our regular scheduled programming? Okay, let's not forget why you guys are in there. Yep. So usher this shit in like you're supposed to, so we can pack our bags up and I can go duck the fuck off and go run off on the beach somewhere with somebody's daughter. Please, Jesus Christ.
I'm out. She said I'm out.
Out of here. So yeah. So October, we'll see how it ends. Let's see if we're gonna have our regular historical pattern or we're gonna see something different. We'll see. So let's talk about. So we got to talk about, since we just talked about that with the October, this might as well go right into this article about the bulls exit exchanges at record levels. Bitcoin God candle squeeze incoming. So we got some very interesting articles. Very interesting articles. One second. D, was that yours or mine?
That was you.
That was me.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go over the article real quick. We're just gonna go over it. So Bitcoin's exchange withdrawals, y'all know they climbed to their highest sustained level since 2022. Even as assets trades near record highs. So while current outflows remain below the 2023 accumulation peak, the renewed withdrawal trend highlights a behavioral shift in how investors gain exposure to Bitcoin. Also, institutional demand increasingly flows through spot exchange traded ETFs rather than direct purchases, so leaving retail holders as the main force behind on-chain accumulation. So Bitcoin net flows at multi-year lows. So data from Crypto Quant shows that the 14-day simple moving average of Bitcoin exchange net flows have moved past neutral territory, with 7,500 BTC withdrawn over the past 2 weeks. The figure represents a steep decline from the 20,000 BTC weekly outflows recorded during the 2022-2023 accumulation cycle. And this was exacerbated by the FTX collapse, yet a higher level than at any time during the 2021 bull run. So you can kind of see they show right here on the chart, right here. They circled it for you, so y'all can take a look at that chart on your own time. We'll share this article in the Telegram. But still, Crypto Quant analyst on Chain School explained that current withdrawals signal rising investor confidence in flagship digital asset. This trend unfolds despite Bitcoin recently hitting a new all-time high, indicating that investors are withdrawing coins from exchanges even as prices remain elevated. So such behavior typically reflects confidence in long-term value and a decline in short-term selling pressure, reinforcing the view that large holders continue to accumulate rather than distribute. So strong exchange outflows can coincide with bullish phases as investors transfer their coins into cold storage to signal long-term conviction. That is great. However, during the initial run-up in 2021, fewer holders withdrew to self-custody, leaving more liquidity on centralized exchanges. Once the first top was in, investors began sending coins to exchanges at record rates. Net withdrawals didn't reach the levels we see now until FTX collapsed 2 years later. So yeah, then they kind of show y'all the chart here. So it says last cycle saw a softer supply squeeze, which tends to limit near-term upside pressure even when demand remains strong. This time we have coins leaving exchanges at unprecedented levels when Bitcoin is in a price discovery phase. So ETF inflows absorb supply. The withdrawal pace highlights a significant behavioral shift for investors who increasingly opt for ETF exposure over direct Bitcoin ownership. On the other hand, retail traders appear more willing to remove their assets from exchanges, perhaps even migrating them into ETFs. As a result, short-term BTC holders' unrealized profit has risen 10% amid the digital assets price above 126,000 on October 6th, which coincided with surging institutional inflows into U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs. So yeah, Bitcoin analyst Sean Edmondson remarked these purchase figures from the U.S. spot BTC ETFs are utterly insane. Both yesterday and the 5 business day rate, these are truly eye-watching numbers. The shift is here. The shift is happening. People is moving around, gang. They are getting in position and they are preparing. A lot of the so we're gonna talk about this, and I don't have an answer for you right now. I don't. But we do know that a lot of people are going the ETF route for liquidation purposes. So the exchanges tend to not have the proper liquidity available when when the bull run is here and people start taking profits. Coinbase gonna shut down on you. They're not reliable. Coinbase is gonna be like, yeah, we ain't got no money. Sorry, we ain't got no money. Sorry,
we ain't got no
sorry. And you ain't gonna be able to cash out. And so this is when wealth management comes in. What is your plan right now? And I have to be careful. So individually, you got to make your own decisions. I have to be careful with me being in a position of leadership. D has to be careful because he's in a position of leadership. I do not have full-blown confidence in none of these wealth managers. I'm sorry. I know some people fucking with Caleb and Brown, but I don't like that 3% that they take when it's time to cash out. That turned me completely off. I said, "Oh, y'all taxing. That's crazy. I make $100,000. Y'all taking 30,000. No thanks." So Caleb and Brown threw me off. And on top of that, I'm doing my homework on them, trying to figure that out. And then you got, I don't know, what's the one Jake Claver has? I need to see more info on that too. And I think he, $100,000 XRP minimum. I mean, 100,000 XRP minimum or something like. It's a whole lot that comes with this shit, and I can't live with the fact that if this shit go left with one of these brokers, with one of these niggas, I can't live with that. So I gotta see what's going on. I'm working on that right now to make sure we shifting and navigating people in the right direction. It's not easy. I'm actually stressed about it because I know how the bull market goes. I've seen Coinbase be like, yeah, I ain't got nothing for you. Bye-bye. Like, app don't work. App ain't opening up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to move around and can't. Like, I seen it and I know it's real.
Niggas trying to buy, can't. Niggas trying to sell, can't.
So, trying to figure that out. I know some people have they set up Caleb and Brown. I'm interested in Kraken. I heard Kraken has a pretty good has a pretty good system over there. So I'm checking out Kraken. So I just want to make sure that we're leading people the right way and just make sure we do our due diligence. Now I know I can't help if something goes with these companies, something goes wrong with these companies. I can't put full blame on me, but I can make sure I do my homework to try and avoid it as much as possible. Because with this wealth transfer, and it's just so y'all got to remember, it's not a lot to the world. And I know y'all like, no, it's not a lot of people in crypto. But to them, to the powers that be, and they looking at the numbers and they just used to having a 1%, and now it's turned into holy shit, it's in the 2.5, 3%. Like, that's a lot of people with money. So to them, it's a lot of us. And then they looking at So then they're like, hold on. Like, so that's what I'm afraid of. It's like, but it's like, not that I'm afraid, because, you know, I trust God, but it's like, I just have to be careful, and this has to be very, very calculated. It has to be. Especially when you got people waiting on us, waiting on me to make a move and say, hey, we doing X, Y, and Z. And then on top of that, on the business side of it, I'm not finna push Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown ain't giving me shit. I ain't finna push Jake Claver shit and they ain't giving me shit. I ain't finna push Kraken shit and they ain't giving us shit. What the fuck? Like, we already did that with cold wallets. I'm not doing it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get nothing out of it. We did that with the exchanges, putting people on. So yeah, it's the business side of it too. So, you know, we just gotta make sure everything is everything before we start pushing stuff on our end. Now, what you do individually and the decisions you make, if you already fucking with Caleb and Brown or Jay Claver or Kraken, cool. You ain't do that from my words. You did that from your conviction. So that's even better. So yeah. So we're working on that. But I was bringing that up because in the article it was talking about how people are moving their Bitcoin into ETFs, and it's because of that. That is why they're doing it, because they want to make sure they can cash the fuck out. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit. It's uncharted territory that we in, fam. It's uncharted territory. You know, you just gotta move. You gotta move accordingly. You know, you gotta just do the best. You gotta do the best you can. You gotta do the best you can. You know, with the information provided, for sure. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of bread, though. It's gonna be a lot of bread.
Yeah, it's a lot of bread. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money. And Caleb and Brown not even located in the U.S. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, Jay, that's a good point. Caleb and Brown not even they have a U.S. office, yes, but they weren't found. I don't think they were founded in the U.S. So that's another thing. That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, we'll see. We're doing our homework. We'll see. I'm trying to get more informed because I feel misinformed. You think they're gonna give you free money? You think they're gonna nothing's free, Vision. Don't nobody ever think nobody gonna give you free money. But yeah, make sure y'all like the live as y'all coming in over here on YouTube. We appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I use Caleb and Brown a few times. Talia said she used it a few times.
Okay.
That 3.5% though. You know what I'm saying? The hesitation is valid. I feel it. Yeah. Gotta be careful. So yeah. But yeah. We'll move on to the next article. Because we need to talk about this government shutdown and how it's complicating the market structure bill. So let's get into that right quick, as a matter of fact. So yes. Okay, here we go. So the U.S. government shutdown complicates crypto market structures bill path forward. So what's happening is the U.S. federal government is shut down, of course. Because of that shutdown, key regulatory agencies have furloughed many of the staff members, including people who help Congress with drafting laws or advising on financial or crypto issues. There's a proposed crypto market structure bill in the Senate, a law meant to define how crypto markets, exchanges, assets, etc., are regulated and structured. So this bill's progress is being delayed because the agency staff who would normally help with technical input, oversight, review, or consultation aren't fully operational. So even though the bill is still considered a priority by some, the shutdown makes it harder for the Senate to hold a vote and reconcile differences with the House version or push it through in time. So this matters because it's causing slower regulation. So without clarity or updated rules, crypto firms and investors face uncertainty, which can slow down growth, innovation, and institutional involvement. And then we have legislative timing risk. So if the shutdown drags on, the bill's chances of passing this year fall. So that could push everything into next year or beyond. And then we have political complications. So since crypto laws intersect with politics, because of taxes, finance, campaign contributions, delays might allow opposition groups more opportunity to shape the law or block it. And then we have market impact. Unclear rules or regulatory gaps can increase risk. So that might make investors more cautious, reduce capital flows into crypto, or cause volatility. So Let's just hope this government shutdown is just for the month of October and we can get back to it.
Yeah, I hope it ain't for too long. For one, it's a lot of people that's gonna be impacted. I was talking to somebody from that works for the DOJ yesterday, and he was like, "Yo, yeah, we still working, but we got like 20 more days of funding. So after the 20 days, they don't know, right? They don't know." That's what he was telling me, and that's one reason, people that's going to be impacted. And two is just like, let's stop stalling here, fam. Like, let's move what we need to move forward. You know what I mean? I feel like these are all unnecessary roadblocks done by certain parties, but at the same time, this is all part of the script too. Maybe this whole shutdown was in the cards as far as the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So we got to see how this plays out. So I'm interested to see in the chat. So do we get market structure bill? Like, put 2025 if we get market structure bill in 2025, or put 2026 if y'all think we get it in 2026. So if y'all think we get it this year, drop a 2025 in the chat. If y'all think market structure passes in 2026, drop 2026 in the chat. I'm anxious to see. Everybody's saying 2026, 2026. Okay, we got the 2025, 2026, 2026, March 2026. Air traffic controller are laid off. Oh shit, and not being paid. So flight delays. Fuck. I gotta fly soon too. 2026. Okay, 2025, 2025, 2025, 2026, 2026. Okay. A lot of 26s in the chat. Let me see what they're saying over here on YouTube. Daniel said 2025. Butterfly said 2025. Nate said 2026. AD said 2025. Michael said he don't know. Daily D said 2025. We got Shakina saying 2025. Daniel said FUD 2025. Okay, Daniel standing 10 toes. He's standing on business, gang. He said 2025. This is FUD. I'm with Daniel. I think it's FUD, gang. I'm staying with Daniel on this one. I'm gonna call FUD. But no, I respect it. November 15th, 2020. Damn, Miss Lady with the date. Shit.
She got an exact date, November 15th.
Yeah, she said November 15th, 2025. Then we got 2026, the Necro Cannon. All right, they gotta be compliant by 2025. You feel me? I don't know. Phyllis said I don't know. She just ain't gonna answer. We got AD. What AD said, "What up, Dion?"
Yeah, I know. They said they gotta be compliant, but these jokers have shown they can do whatever they want in the script.
The government will disappoint you every time.
They can push this shit back if they want to, yo. They could.
The government will disappoint you. So yeah, and then Spider said November 21st, 2025. What's up with y'all on these dates? Dominique said 2026. Dre said they should make an app integrated into banks like Zelle for crypto and easy cash out to sell. And bank in your bank account like Wells Fargo. I think they're working on that. We're moving from the traditional checking and savings to digital wallets. So I think they're working on something like that, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Up north, yeah. Okay. So I think we got a pretty I think we got a pretty median here. I think a lot of people. I think it's half and half. I think half of y'all think this year, half of y'all think 2026.
Half and half. You made me thirsty. I want to half and half now. Half and half.
No, for real. For sure. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's pretty much half and half. It's 50-50 from what I was seeing too. Yeah, 50-50? Yeah. I mean, we would love it for me this year, but the clock is ticking, fam. We next week it'll be mid-October.
Royal said Polymarket is saying a 28% chance of 2025. They will pass it in the middle of the night and we won't even know. Yeah, that's possible. Is Polymarket when that $2 billion going to effect? Is Polymarket still accurate?
Yeah, right.
They have been bought.
Polymarket said we got a price.
Probably market took the money on, so I don't know if we can look at that no more. I don't know when it's going to affect though, but
Yeah, they took it.
I
They
just
said
want
take
more
this
time
shit.
to.
We don't care what you say. We don't care what you say.
Yeah, nah,
Damn,
for
yo,
sure.
the stock market owns the that data, like the probability data. That shit crazy. Bro.
Yeah. So we got one more article to go over. Because we got to get ready for our call, guys. We got a call in about 15 minutes. If you in the Patreon, remember we got a call in 15 minutes. Okay, our weekly call is in about 15 minutes. So I just wanted to talk about a melt up timeout. It's just this is just a article from Reuters. Just to go over this real quick. Nothing too major. Just wanted to make sure we hit on it. So yeah, trading day, a melt up timeout except gold. So what's going on in the market? So stocks globally pulled back from record levels. As some investors took profits and grew uneasy about political gridlock in the US and France. So meanwhile, gold surged and hit a big milestone. Futures reached about $4,000 per ounce. So the US dollar strengthened in a foreign exchange and in foreign exchange markets, the Japanese yen fell further against the dollar. Bond markets were under pressure, especially long-term bonds in many countries. In Japan, the 30-year bond yield hit a new high. In the U.S., bank reserves held at the Federal Reserve dropped below $3 trillion for the first time since January, a sign that liquidity in the financial system is tightening. So this matters because when stocks retreat after big gains, it hints at investors becoming cautious or uncertain about what's next. And everybody should be cautious and uncertain because we ain't been here before. We are in uncharted territories. It's not a technical analysis in the world that could tell you what's getting ready to happen. I'm sorry, but we're in uncharted territories. And then we got gold's rally suggests many are looking for safe havens. It's seen as a hedge against inflation, currency weakness, or economic surprises. So tightening liquidity can make it harder for companies and markets to borrow, invest, or sustain high valuations. So strong dollar and weakened foreign currencies can affect trade profits for multinational companies and capital flows, which is money moving between countries. So yeah, just a little update from Reuters.
Reuters.
Yeah, from Reuters.
Shout out to Reuters.
So yeah, gold going crazy though. 4,000 per
Yeah.
ounce, all time high. That tells you everything you need to know. That tells you that everybody is getting into a safe haven because everybody is being cautious. Because it's common sense. Like I ain't got nothing against the traders, gang. Like, do you for sure? I know it's some great profitable traders out there. I just know we ain't been here before. We don't know what's getting ready to happen. We know we're in the midst of a shift from traditional finance into this digital system. We know that is happening. We are in uncharted territory. Nobody can fucking tell you what's gonna happen unless you in with them people. Nobody knows what's ready to happen. So everybody moving into gold and Bitcoin
so
or
crazy,
crypto.
man.
That's what's going on right now.
Crazy because the price of gold was nowhere near this a couple years ago. Price of gold wasn't even $2,000. I don't even think it was even $2,000 a couple years ago. 3 years ago.
Crazy, yeah, we in some crazy times. So yeah, y'all get ready. That's why I wanted to share that with y'all because yeah, people are being very very cautious right now because don't nobody really know what's going on. Truthfully, everybody trying to understand like, okay, that's why I'm like, all right, make your move, Trump administration. What y'all finna do? Y'all got to shut down. What y'all about to do? But let me be quiet because whatever they gonna do gonna definitely shake these markets up. So let me shut up. So yeah, new year, new financial system, January 2026. Okay.
You're going back to 1776 Constitution. Go look at Barron Trump posts on X. Okay.
Someone said, are there classes on how to do smart contracts? Truthfully, we could probably do a class on that. That could be the.
Are you in the NFT class?
Oh yeah, because Mike is a professional with the smart contracts.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you in the NFT class, yeah.
So the NFT class part 2 is tomorrow. He's gonna be going over a whole lot because NFTs are smart contracts are a huge part of NFTs, and he's gonna be showing a lot. So if you want to, you can still get part 2. You'll have access to part 1. We did part 1 last week. So if you want to learn more about the smart contract game, if you just want to learn how to do smart contracts, send me a message and I'll make sure you get that information.
So, and then we got shout out to Prison to Blockchain. He said we going back to 1776 Constitution. Go look at Barron Trump post on X. I'm about to go look at it right now. Hold on. Barron Trump. Let's see what he posted.
He sent it to me. Hold up. Good looking, son.
I didn't know Barron was this active on X.
I'm about to send you you got it?
Send it to me. No, send it to me.
I'm send it to you now.
And make sure y'all get in that Patreon. We got a call coming up in about
I got it though. Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
I got it.
Here it is. So President Trump just made history. America is now a sovereign nation under common law. The deep state's fake U.S. Inc. is defunded and dead. Damn. No more foreign rule. No more admirably chains. The republic is free again.
Yeah, I know he was actually talking on X.
Damn. So did he just undo what Biden did? I think he just undid what Biden did, and when nobody paying attention because everybody was fussing about who need to get a jab in their arm and who don't, and fussing about wearing a mask and all that shit. He did a lot of shit while everybody was fixated on and being scared.
Thanks for sending that. Thanks for sending that, Zoe. Appreciate you. I didn't know he was active on.
Yeah, I know he was active. I never looked him up on X though.
That's a fact.
Damn. Okay. All right. So, nice. I'm gonna keep an eye on. But yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all get into that Patreon. We do have a class coming up. So make sure y'all get into the class. We got a class coming up on October 27th. We're doing the master class on rebalancing DeFi portfolios. So rebalancing is like once you learn that part of DeFi, it's pretty much smooth selling from there. It makes it a lot easier once you know how to balance and rebalance. That's like one of the top questions we've gotten since we actually started doing DeFi classes and things of that nature. So I thought it would be smart to do a rebalancing class on DeFi. Do you agree? So yeah, we're doing a master class. It's a 2-day class. So it's on October 27th and the 28th. That class will be at 7:30 Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And it will be recorded. So you will receive the recording if you are in the class. But yes, you want to make sure that you get into this, especially if you're getting into DeFi to earn some passive income or have your assets working for you. So you basically going to be learning how to set delta ranges and rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. You're going to learn how to protect yourself against market volatility, optimize yield, and actively manage exposure using delta ranges and algorithmic rebalancing tools. So yes, huge class. I'm excited about it because this is like the main part of DeFi that you have to grasp. And if you can grasp the rebalancing aspect of it, it makes, the rest of it so much easier. Because you pretty much know how to move, how to maneuver, how to move around in that realm and pretty much be successful. This is another stream of income. You know what I'm saying? You could be earning yield, you could be making money in your sleep. Everybody want to make money in their sleep. Nobody's executing to do it. We're showing you right here. This is it. This is a $700 to $1,500 course. We're doing it for an early bird for $150. Yep. Straight up. Like I just said, this is a $700 to $1,500 course. We're doing it for $150. Okay, just because I ain't trying to hit people on the head. I don't want to hit people on the head. I feel like this is information that everybody should have access to, and once people figure this out, they'll see that this is the glitch in the matrix. It's like, damn, we have to rewire our thinking when it comes to money, because if we was told from the beginning that when you get your paycheck from your job, you need to be figuring out how can this paycheck I just got make more money for me? But we get our paycheck and be like, we got to pay this, that, and the third, and we're going to buy this, that, and the third, and we're going to put this in savings, and yeah, whatever we got left is for gas and food. That's how everybody thinks, like traditionally. When it's like, dang, yeah, you ain't even think about like, damn, well, maybe I could put $50 in DeFi and see what this $50 or $100 do and earn interest on it. And then that way, if you see that, you're like, oh shit, when I get some extra money and I get my tax return, it may be smart for me to put some of my taxes in a DeFi protocol, maybe put $1,000 in there and let's see how that grows. And the next thing you know, you got a stable source of income coming in and you like, oh shit, I can quit my second job now. You know what I'm saying? So this is a glitch in the matrix. This information is the information I feel like everybody's out here searching and looking for and can't find it. Well, we present it to you right to your face. So take advantage of the opportunity. Y'all want to get in DeFi before the. So please take advantage.
You glitched out for a second.
Oh, yeah. I was saying, my bad, y'all. No, I was saying these damn, they glitched me out when I'm talking about DeFi. I ain't glitched out the whole live. But yes, these liquidity pools do not have unlimited seats. So please make sure you take advantage of getting in early. And learning this stuff early. It's gonna be very beneficial for you guys to know this early, because you never know. By the time the masses and stuff get in, next thing you know, you're doing consultations and helping people because folks they need to learn how to do it. So there you go. So yeah, make sure y'all get in that class. Make sure y'all get in the Patreon. We printing money, about to be making money together. Other than that, yeah, we gotta hop on this call. So yeah, see everybody that's in the Patreon. We'll see y'all in about 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Oh, my shit going in and out. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
I'm glitching out. Okay, bye, y'all.
All right.
I'm glitching out. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. See, we started glitching when I started talking about DeFi. That's very telling. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all.